Before we start the video, if you want to become a successful data analyst with WS Cube, then WS Cube Tech is bringing their premium data analytics mentorship program. Its cohort 2 is launching in September. So if you want to be a part of this journey with WS Cube, then click on apply now. Now let's get started, guys.
Whenever you want to join two tables or whenever you want to find the common data or the difference between the tables which contain similar kind of data, in that case, set operations in MySQL are used. And in our today's session, we will be discussing about that. So guys, we have studied about joins. Joins allows us to join two of the tables with different data but one single similar column. But what if we have tables which have similar columns? For example, here I have one data of a mart. It's an e-mart. And here if I open February orders, we have order ID, product code and order date. Also, if I open January orders, here again we have order ID, product code and order date. While we are analyzing it, we are not going to analyze them differently, but what we can do is we can join both of them together because they have similar columns. Now, here we cannot use joins. In this case, what we can do is we can use unions. Why we cannot use join over here is because the order ID over here is 1 to 20. In the February, the order IDs are, okay, we have two duplicate values. And then it starts from 21 to 40. So yes, because of the difference in the order IDs, we cannot join them together. But what we can do is we can apply set operations over them. How to do it? Let's have a look on that. So here, I'll be writing select everything from the name of our table is. So let me just write it once again. Select everything from the first table is January orders, right? Okay, if I call this, here I'll get my January orders, but what if I want to join February orders over here as well? In that case, I'll write union select everything from February orders. Okay, now if I call it, it will give me data from January, also data from February as well. As you can also see over here that after 1920 it is really 21. That means the duplicate values are not here. Union is not allowing duplicate values. But what if we want to duplicate values as well? See, in that case scenario we can use union all. Instead of union we can use union all if you want to obtain the duplicate values as well. So here it will go 1 to 20 and also it will have 1 and 2 which was there in the February orders which was a duplicate value. So if you want to keep the duplicate values, use union all. If you do not want to keep any duplicate value, you can use union as well. This is a case scenario which is only possible if we have two tables and both of them have similar kind of data. That means the column names are similar over here and the data that is there inside them is of similar kind, not the same data. I'm not saying that data should be same. Here because the orders are from January, the month here is January. Here because the orders are from February. We have data from February. Okay, but the columns are similar. Here on both the tables we have order ID, product code and order date. In February as well we have the same date. So in that case we cannot use join, but we can use set operations like union all. Now union or union all is different. Union allows us to remove the duplicate data in both the table. Union all allows us to view the duplicate data as well. So I hope it is clear how we can use union or union all. Similarly, we also have intersect. Intersect, if I run this, it would give me the common data. Intersect will give me the common data between both of them. So in between both of them, the common data is 1 and 2. These two order IDs are the common data. Similarly, I have except all the data from table 1 which is not there in table 2. So except from order 1 and order 2, all the data in table 1 is not there in table 2. Okay. All the data from table 1 which is not there in table 2. This is what except will give us. So this is how except works. I hope this is clear to you. Not just this, with this we can do a lot of things as well. As of now, as you can see, if I use union over here, I obtain all the data from both the tables. Now even if I want to view price over here, let's say I want to view the product name and their prices with the order IDs as well. Okay. So what in that case, what do I need to do? Let's have a look on that. So here I'll be writing select because we need product code. So the name of this table, let's give this table a name. So the name of this table would be, let's call it A. Okay. So select A dot, we need product code, comma, and from the products table, we also have a products details table which contains the name of the product and their price. Okay. So what we can do is, let's come back here. Let's say we need product code. We need the product price as well, which is here in product details. And let's say we also want the product name. Okay. Or instead, let's do one thing. Let's take order ID instead, because product code is already there. So let's pick A dot order underscore ID, comma, product details dot product code or product name. Do we have product name? Let me just check what is, okay, we have product name. So product details has product name, comma, product details dot price. Okay, these are the three columns that we need from. This is how we join that. From the name of our table 1 is this A, join table B, which is our table B. Our table B is product details. Okay. So we are joining our products table with the union of these two products, these two tables, that is January table and the February table. That means the January and February orders. Okay. Join product details on. So on what basis we will be joining them? In both of them, product code is common. As we can see, in here also we have product code, and in here also we have product code. So in A dot product code is equal to product details dot product code. Okay, let's run and see what happens. As you can see, now we have obtained order ID, we have also obtained the product name, and we have also obtained the price. Similarly, you can group by it and get the sales as well. So if we don't want orders, let's say, so we can group by it and we can obtain these as well. We can obtain the product prices as well based on product orders as well. So I hope this thing is clear, that how we can use union and how we can use joins along with union. So union is used, or set operations are used, when you have similar kind of tables and if you want to join them and analyze them all together. And with the union, you can also use join to join in the other tables as well. I hope you like this video, and for more such SQL related videos, follow our channel WS Cube Tech.